Alright, hello and welcome to a game called Baldur's Gate 3. And I guess we'll just get going. Okay, going that way. Saving.
Goblins ahead.
A wardrobe.
Look it, Claw! Supper's here! Only funnin'. Got word from Moonrise?
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
Oh, that's easy.
Of course. Excuse me. Didn't know who you was.
Your mind lurches, reeling suddenly as if bitten.
Stand down, lads! We got a true soul coming through! Enjoy the party. I don't know any housing, your excelleness. Oh, one of them thieves? If he ain't dead, he's in the pits with the rest of them.
The pits? He couldn't be somewhere pleasant sounding, could he? Better still be alive.
Hear my voice. Obey my command.
The voice is irresistible. You recognize the overwhelming authority that you've used on others, only infinitely stronger, and turned against you. Your vision clouds, leaving you in a dark, featureless shadowscape. Nothingness in every direction. Then there are three figures before you. An armored male elf, exuding power and command. A handsome younger man with a quick, easy smile. And a pale young woman with even paler eyes.
These are my chosen. They speak for me. Aid their search for the prison, and you will be worthy to stand beside them in my presence.
You feel energy pulsing from the artifact, lifting the pain from you, pushing the voice away.
My power grows. My forces gather. The reckoning draws near.
Don't give me that look. I don't know what just happened any more than you do. We should keep going.
Nice one, Shadowheart. That thing in your pocket seems powerful as hell.
I'm not gonna question this.
Trust me, I will. Let's keep going.
Sounds like they've captured themselves a bard.
Sing the saucy one about the bugbear and the ogre.
Oh, a stranger in a fair camp. He'll follow my far and wide for great glory.
Keep that bird.
With fragulous crown and with scepter abraid, draw Ragslin, short work of the innkeeper made. The inn burnt to ash. The captives were many. Goblet kind had reduced them to cowering filfenny. So raise it, your goblets, and drain them with pride. Draw Ragslin, the true soul, had led you galad.
You! Move off!
Do as she says. Now. Now, where was I? Huh?
Wait a tick! That a friend of yours?
Oh, certainly not. What are you doing? I'm busy here.
You lying!
To you? Never. Come, let's continue our ballad. Draw Ragslin, draw Ragslin. I am draw Ragslin. Tumptuous, draw Ragslin.
You broke him!
Wait, wait. Draw Ragslin. We pray. We.
Come on, pigeon! Back to your cage!
Now look what you've done. Of course.
My name's Gribbo, idiot!
Right, yes. Not fool me.
Is he gonna move somewhere? Oh wow. I guess I should follow him.
How many did you have? 5? That's nothing. This is gonna be my number.
We have to sort the druid out of this. It's a veritable plague of goblins.
Let's hope we find him in one piece.
Statue of some...
Bloody racket!
Now it's a nest for some
just having a
filthy
bit of
goblins.
Oi! Oi! Ain't no party in here! We're doing the Absolute's work! State your business. Now.
The mark glows, but you feel nothing in response. Your illithid power is beyond reach until you rest.
Yeah, hopefully it works. Maybe I should, maybe I should. Okay, just enough.
All right. Normally we stick you foreign types in the spider pit. But the Absolute says we're all making nice now. So in you go, I suppose. Well now, gonna have to be more specific than that. We're drowning in true souls, here we are. You here to see Priestess Gut, Boss Ragslin, or the Drow?
I don't know. They were talking about Ragslin, I think.
Well, look. Big Boots here has an appointment with Draw Ragslin himself. Throne room's at the back. He's communing, mind. So step soft. Bloody racket.
Seluna. As if mingling with a horde of goblins wasn't bad enough. Let's do what we have to do, then get out of here. Good. I wasn't intending to.
Oh, who sent them? I. Maybe we'll pay him a visit in return.
See,
That'll be some real fun.
Zoru, survivors, then Revan, Polo, Halson. So I should probably do the one over here first.
More vile idolatry. Makes my stomach turn. For once, the goblins' decorations are an improvement.
I know it. Ain't so hard. Poor lad. I could give you peace, you know. But no. You gotta keep silent, don't you? Where do they flee to, you stubborn rat?
Please, stop!
Here to see your friend, have ya? Come and join him if you like.
Say we'll take over. His work is sloppy. He'll kill the prisoner too quickly.
The mark glows, but you feel nothing in response. Your illithid power is beyond reach until you rest.
Okay, that's charisma as well. I didn't even need it.
What? Think you could do better? Go on then, have at it. What? You shy or something? Fine. Muck it up, and the drow will have your head. Come on, Crush. There might still be a slurp of ale to be had. I want to watch that weird priest next door. Sounded like he was beating something up. Yeah, beating it good.
Please, please. Let me out. There's no reason for this.
I should, I need Asterion to do this, but let me talk.
I was with a group of adventurers. We came here for an artifact. It's called the Night Song. We tried to sneak past the goblins, but they ambushed us. I didn't think a pack of goblins could be so efficient. I don't know. The boss didn't say. He just said some wizard called Leroican would reward us if we found it. It should be here somewhere. He said there was a hidden passage underneath the temple. The place was supposed to be abandoned when we arrived. I don't know. He changed into a bear, but I lost sight of him. I don't know if he's still alive. But Brian had instructions, but the goblins got him. They said they'd eat him. Please, these shackles. I don't want to die. Thank you. Thank you so much. Please, hurry.
I need to switch to Asterion.
Keep a blade close.
No! Please! Oh, don't hurt me! You are? I need to get out of here.
Yeah, look at all. And that was a 7. I probably didn't even need to. Look at this shit.
The lock clicks and opens.
Thank you. I better go before they catch us. I should be able to make it to the Grove on my own. They need to know they're in danger.
No one stopped me yet.
This is just sneak in, which means it isn't a quest to be done here. I guess there are ways to go about stealthy-like instead of just going through the front door.
You can do better than that!
There. I feel it.
Greetings, child. I've met few aside from goblins here.
You recognize the Scourge. This man is a follower of Leviatha, goddess of pain.
Ah. Are you also here to assist with the prisoner? Please. The things they do to that man? So crude and primitive. I was invited to teach them. I live for pain and its intricacies, you see. But, alas. Pain without purpose is a terrible thing. Wouldn't you agree? Exactly. Pain is an intimate thing. It should be delivered with a loving and measured hand. But trying to discuss such subtleties with these creatures is simply... Forgive me, but that look in your eyes, something terrible has happened to you. Because I see those same eyes when I look in the mirror, dear one. We've all suffered in these dark times. It is little wonder you bear scars of pain and anguish. Please, let me alleviate this pain. As the Maiden of Pain, the goddess Leviatha teaches us, through penance, administered by my skilled hand. My work can grant peace and serenity, the likes of which few experience. It will be worth it. I promise.
Go on! I have to see this!
Sure.
Oh, I have something exquisite in mind. Both Leviatha and I are interested in how you handle pain, dear one. And should you delight her, you will most assuredly receive her most gracious blessing. Trust me. Simply face the wall, and we can begin.
Okay.
Yes, this will do nicely.
That's right. What am I doing?
The pain you suffer will cleanse you. Do not fight it.
What should I do? Yes, charisma. Even better.
You want more? As you wish, dear one.
Would you have joined up with her if you'd known she'd be indulging in this sort of thing, Astarion?
I mean, I had my hopes.
Wonderful. Just wonderful.
Still going.
Wonderful. You want more? I'll give it to you.
My. Who knew our friend had so much blood in them?
Try not to lick your lips as you say that.
That's it! Welcome the pain. Let it become part of you.
Wow, the 5? Oh, and I almost failed. What the hell?
I hope that's a promise, dear one. Sweet child, you bore the pain like a true believer. I could feel Loviatar's pleasure with every sting of my scourge. I am proud to have served you this penance. Oh, as did I, dear one. Loviatar herself found your performance inspiring. She has deemed you worthy of her blessing. And on a personal note, thank you. That was positively divine.
Okay.
Looks like that's going to bruise.
Yeah, I should probably rest.
Well,
Grush,
whatever you're
I need to
into.
see that again.
That was not
Ask
what I
him if
expected to
you
see
can
today.
do the penance thing too.
But
Get in there. We might learn something.
Wait, are all my characters not moving? There we go. I should probably do a rest.
off we go then. This.
Don't go bothering my pigeon. It's mine. Pidge. Keep him safe. Listen to him coo. Till I gets hungry or some such. What's it to ya? Then catch one on your own.
The mark glows, but you feel nothing in response. Your illithid power is beyond reach until you rest.
What does deception use? Charisma? Yeah, charisma. I didn't even need it.
Take him for a joke, why don't ya? And don't let the lads snatch him up. No, tell him what they'll do to him. Bring him back when he's all tuckered out. Here's the key. Pigeon's all yours.
Look at this. I'm quite saved. A joy to see a familiar face in such a precarious setting. I guarantee the story of your daring rescue of my person will live on for eons. I intend to do just that. A trusty invisibility potion goes a long way in a place like this. We mustn't tarry, but I'd hate for our friendship to end here. Please, won't you meet me once we've both slipped the goblin yoke? Smashing! Soon, my friend. Soon we can share a flagon of something liquid and a tale of daring do. I'll slip away when the coast is clear. See you soon, my friend. I simply can't wait to pick your brain!
And there he goes. You could see him while the invisible was on top of him. Next is house.
Keep your hands steady, Three.
Again! Again! Make it squeal again.
That was probably a bad choice. Yeah, I don't want to do things any further. Oh, we're fighting, but we have bear allies. Not enough.
This way.
And just one off. I should probably kill that. Kill above, most likely.
My faith will protect me.
Damn it.
Over here.
Goddamn path interrupted. Ah, shit.
Close ranks. Don't look.
Wait, what did I do? Oh no, that wasn't what I wanted to do. Shit. I wanted to dash.
Talk to me.
Oh no, I didn't manage to escape. Oh, that sucks. And these douchebags.
Don't linger.
done.
Onward.
With finesse.
Wow. I don't know what the hell. Oh, it's because I'm blind.
Maya,
They won't know what bit them. Keep them guessing.
Okay, fuck that up a little.
say bye-bye.
A subtle approach. Yes, here.
Man, this sucks. the hell? Need to get out of here, maybe. Oh, well, that wasn't good.
Got to press on. Can't afford to stay idle.
Pardon the viscera. One should cherish all of nature's bounty, but goblin guts are quite far down the list. You aided a bear without knowing if it would savage you. A true friend of nature. Or perhaps a lunatic. Either way, I owe thanks. I am the druid Halsin. I must admit, I didn't expect anyone would come to my aid. Who in their right mind would infiltrate a goblin-infested temple? Unless... that look in your eyes. I've seen it before. Are you feeling all right? Oak Father preserve you, child. You're infected, aren't you? The Mind Flayer's spawn. But something's different. You're aware of the monster inside you. You don't bow to the Absolute like the true souls do. How is this possible? Perhaps. But I wouldn't want to place all my faith in blind luck. It's no coincidence that you found me here, I'll wager. You're after a cure for this parasite. I've been studying these parasites for a while now. Ever since I discovered these so-called true souls are infected with them. Someone is using very powerful magic to modify these tadpoles. They're using them to exert control over the infected. I'm sorry to say, I can't undo that magic, which means I can't cure you. But that doesn't mean I can't help. I didn't find what I came here for, a way to remove the tadpoles, but I found the next best thing. I found out where they come from. That must be where these enchantments are placed on them. And it's where you'll find your cure. I overheard that the cultists are sending all of their captives to Moonrise Towers. Innocents go in, true souls come out. Given that all of these true souls are infected, it has to be the source for this magic. If you want to find a cure, you must head there and discover how the tadpoles are being manipulated. I wish I could, but there's still work I've yet to finish. Blood I've yet to spill. I've no right to ask more of you, but if you could help me, I'd be free to join your journey to Moonrise. I cannot allow these butchers to threaten my grove. The natural order must be protected. My thanks. If you prevail, I'll owe you the debt of a lifetime. Rare is the beast that survives decapitation. Help me eliminate the Drow Minthara, the Hobgoblin Draw Ragslin, and that perversion of a priestess, Gut. They are the ones holding these parasites together. Remove them, and nature will cure itself. There is no safety. Not while this rot festers. Once it is cut out, once the grove is secure, then I shall leave. Be warned. My presence could make things more difficult. I can only restrain my bear form so much. I won't be able to help but attack goblins. If I join you, we'll likely have to slaughter this entire place. You may want to use discretion when approaching the goblin leaders. May Sylvanus guide your hand. Focus on the leaders. That's all it will take to restore the balance here.
It's not letting me alert. It's weird, it's not letting me alert.
Trust that
Oh, now it is.
A little souvenir.
I wonder if I can use these for cooking, but I probably shouldn't. Let me just check all this stuff first. What do I have? Can I wonder if I could sort it? Whatever. What equipment have I got here?
Making me sweat.
Actually, maybe I should give that to
Careful,
Sarah.
I'm behind.
Oh, they made up after I did.
My condition likes being ignored as little as I do. I must consume another artifact. And soon.
I actually don't have that much veins.
Thank you. Good gods. It hardly has any effect. Oh, Mystra, have mercy on us all. Listen, I need to speak to you, to all of you. It would be unconscionable of me to remain silent. I might just be about to remedy that. You have to know who I was. You have to know who I really am. What I am is a walking shadow of the promise I once held. I'm what one might call a wizard prodigy. Who from an early age could not only control the weave, but compose it. Much like a musician or a poet. Such was my skill that it earned me the attention of the mother of magic herself. The Lady of Mysteries. The goddess Mystra. She revealed herself to me and she became my teacher. In time, she became my muse. And later, even my lover. Oh, yes. We enjoyed each other's company. Body, mind, and soul. But even so, I desired more. You see, no matter how powerful a wizard we mortals can become, we never scratch more than the surface of the weave. Mystra keeps us in check. There are boundaries she doesn't let us cross. Yet, every time I was with her, I stood on the precipice, gazing into the wonders that lay beyond. I sought to cross her boundaries. I tried to convince her. I pouted. I pleaded. Swore my ambition was only to serve her better. She only smiled and told me to be contented. But inconceivable as it seems to me now, I shared a bed with a goddess, and yet I wasn't satisfied. So I sought to prove myself worthy to her instead. We come now to the crux of my folly. Shall I share the story behind it, or would you rather head straight to its sordid finale? Very well. Here goes. Once upon a very long time ago, a mighty lord lived in a tower. A flying tower, to be precise. I'll save his history for another time, but the gist of it is that he sought to usurp the goddess of magic so that he could become a god himself. And he almost managed, but not quite. His entire empire, Netheril, came crashing down around him as he turned to stone. The magic that was unleashed that day was phenomenal. Roiling like the prime chaos that outdates creation. Even the weave itself could not withstand the onslaught. It fractured, then shattered, and all magic was lost to the mortal realms, until the day Mystra returned. She restored the weave, reuniting all its scattered shards. Or so I thought. Until, in the course of my studies, I learned of a book. A Netherese tome in which a piece of the fractured weave had been sealed beyond her reach. What if, I thought, what if, after all this time, I could return this lost part of herself to the goddess? The answer was to try. And the outcome was to fail. I was certain that this deed of raw power, draped in romance, would convince Mystra to take me by the hand and welcome me into her hitherto forbidden domains. I was mistaken. I obtained the fabled book and took it into my study. As for what happened next... Here. Place your hand over my heart. Let me show you.
You feel the tadpole quiver as you realize Gale is letting you into the dark. You see through Gale's eyes, staring down the corridors of a dread memory. A book, bound, then suddenly opened. Inside there are no pages, Only a swirling mass of blackest weave that pounces. Its teeth, its claws, it's unstoppable as it digs through and becomes part of you. And gods, is it ever hungry.
Thankfully, the moment I absorbed the fragment wasn't enough to kill me outright. It was only the beginning. This Netherese blight, this orb, for lack of a better word, is balled up inside my chest. And it needs to be fed. As long as I absorb traces of the weave from potent enough sources, it remains quiet. Were it ever to fully destabilize, however, I will erupt. I don't know the exact magnitude of the eruption, but given my studies of Netherese magic, I'd say even a fragment as small as the one I carry, it'd level a city the size of Waterdeep. We might chance upon a king's collection of magical artifacts around the corner. We might cross paths with a miracle round the bend. Then again, we might not. All of this, it must feel like a betrayal. Say the word, and we'll part ways. That is a great relief. Oh, a great relief indeed. You truly are a soul that steals my own. From all my new rallied heart, I thank you. I thank you all. I understand if you stand against me. I'm humbled if you stand with me. Either way, I will do my best not to let you down. I stand at a precipice, but if you do not give up hope, neither shall I. I'll fight. I'll resist as long as I can. Now, even I am tired of the sound of my own voice. Let us venture forth.
Alright. Here's Bobo.
Ah, my good fellow. Quite the cozy setup you have here. I'll just make myself comfortable. Thank you so much. I was just settling in and reviewing my latest findings. Mind flayers, cultists, and, of course, your esteemed company. Why, I'm practically an expert. They've tentacles, you know. Quite shocking. The druid Halson had some kind of mind flare specimen in a jar in his quarters. A replica, no doubt, but truly fascinating to see up close. Here, on the Sword Coast. Impossible. That's quite impossible. You'd have undergone ceramorphosis by now. I can't attest to the specifics, but I do know that not long after insertion, the host, that's you, turns into a mind flayer. As there's not a tentacle on your head, I can only assume you haven't been infected. If what you say were true, you'd be a mind flayer by now. You? Infected by a mind flayer? Ridiculous. Isn't it? Perhaps that's for the best. I'd be irresponsible not to debunk such a strange claim. If I just peer in your eye, I could quickly... Oh, my dear, sweet gods! If we managed it, we'd have a specimen of incredible rarity on our hands. I'll need to research the particulars, however. Give me a bit of time, and I'll have this little issue sorted.
Okay. Anyone else need to talk? guess I should rest. Oh, this is interesting.
The Blade of Frontiers. Thought I'd shaken you for good after the Mind Flare ship. But you just can't get enough of me, can you?
Karlach, Advocatus Diaboli, the stink of Avernus. The Devil's Head, and yours. If you so much as...
A great fire roars through you, the fire of the first hell. You are the Blade of Frontiers, racing through the wastes of Avernus. Just ahead, a diabolical figure, red skin, single-curled horn, blazes with flame, bloodied great axe held high. He chases the fiend, ignited with rancor. She is an infernal war devil, a threat to the living, evil incarnate.
Your ally's a fraud, a soldier in the Archdevil Zariel's army. Either I cut her down, or she burns the Sword Coast to ash.
I've tried to tell you, I am not what you think I am.
Another vision. Karlach's blade raised, slicing through devils, Zariel's servants, as her eyes dart around, seeking escape. The man shudders with Karlach's desperation. She is a victim of the Blood War, not an agent of it.
By Baldur's helm, No! I will not be tricked!
You saw the truth. I may be an effective soldier, but I never wanted to serve Zariel. Legged it away from her the first chance I got.
And yet you served.
The man catches his breath and his lips straighten. Sheer dread twists his face.
No! Devils cannot be trusted!
Would you listen to sense? This doesn't have to end badly. For either of us. You know monsters, right? Better than anyone. Look into my eyes. Can't you see I'm not what you think?
Shit. You really are no devil, are you? I've been deceived.
Thank the gods. Thought I was gonna have to take your head.
You would have died in the attempt. But there have been enough threats today. Truce?
I'll do you one better. Allies. We're looking to get rid of these parasites for good. And ruin some bastards' days while we're at it. Sounds like your kind of venture.
I've not grown any tentacles yet, thank Baldur. But luck won't be on our side forever. Yes, you have my blade. Your leader willing, of course.
Well, soldier, what's the word?
I'd love to join, but I don't think there's enough space for me to squeeze in.
Let's switch out Shadowheart.
Hey!
Well met. And 1,000 sorries. I've pledged my life to protecting the meek from monsters. But tonight, I was the rampaging beast. I see the good in you, Karlach. I promise not to lose sight of it, even when the hells burn hottest.
The famous Blade of Frontiers in the flesh. Clever, this hero act you've got going.
Hero, Blade, names strangers gave me. My friends call me Will.
Excellent. If we ever become friends, I'll know what to call you.
Alright, where is Will? pressing. It's not working. Why? Uh,
Where am I needed?
that's weird. When I'm on my own character, it doesn't let me press something. Spell. A finger gun. How is this? What?
Will's brows furrow as your minds connect. He sees the burning embers of Joaquin's rest, then Floric's face as she tells you of Ravengard's abduction.
Hells. Older Ravengard's been taken. Then we need to seek him out and get him to safety. You see, Grand Duke Ravengard is my father. I know I haven't said. Our relation was no matter of pride, not least for him. Thank you. That means a lot. But I wonder, what makes a Duke of Baldur's Gate so interesting to the Drow? Even the houses of Men's Oberanzen would have little use for my father. No, this is no Drow plot. These absolute nutters, these true souls are behind his abduction. His absence alone will sow chaos in the city. If they were to infect him, he could lead Baldur's Gate to ruin. All the more reason to find him. The Absolute has seized not just my father, but the future of the Sword Coast.
Yeah, I sure hope that these things aren't timed.
I know. And you're right. When I look into a mirror, I see two faces. I see the Blade of Frontiers, a man hunting the fiends who prey on the weak and claw at the coast. And I see Will Ravengard, a memory of a memory. A man who belongs to the past. I wanted you to know the Blade, not the shadow he left behind.
Alright, let me just check my inventory again. I have a lot of shit. What does Will have? That's your standard stuff. Also, I should have checked the weapons as well. Are these edible things? No, these suspicious meats are, so these are nothing. I should sell it when I can. Wait, there's more to talk.
You've been witness to a pantomime, I'm sorry to say. And I've played my part all too poorly. It means that a reckoning's coming. And I'll be the one to pay up. One night soon, when we make camp, the veil will be lifted, and I'll pay my penance. You're not in any danger, I promise. I can't say the same about me.
So something might happen when I rest. Who? Oh, it's, what's, Karlak?
Glad Will saw sense. Even more glad he decided to stick around. Takes a pretty slick mover to track down old Karlak. Fair. But still, the man's got a reputation for being lethal with that blade. I'm glad it's on our side.
Okay, is that it? Should I use these suspicious meats? Alright. Wait, Volo wants to talk.
Ah, my good fellow. Quite the cozy setup you have here. I'll just make myself comfortable. Thank you so much. My research turned up a rather brilliant technique that seems quite actionable. It's not too deep, just behind the orbital socket. I could attempt an extraction. I've a needle in my tunic, after all.
Volo carefully holds one of your eyes open and begins to prod uncertainly with the needle. The needle finds the gap between eyeball and socket. Volo frowns and begins to push. Pain shoots through your body as the needle snags on your optic nerve.
I think I have it!
The needle seesaws back and forth, plucking the nerve like a harp string.
Oh, bother. There's some obstacle in the way. I shall need a more robust implement.
Volo carefully withdraws the needle from your eye. Then, reaching into his bag, he produces an ice pick. Volo slowly brings the ice pick closer to your eye.
Now, don't move.
Cold metal presses against the skin
What
beneath
the
your
hell?
brow.
Everyone disapproved.
And then, tap, tap, stab.
Do you feel that? Ha! I think we have the blighter on the run.
Yeah, what is even these?
I agree. It's a feisty critter. Just a little further.
Volo tears the pick from your brain with a violent jerk. Your eye plops down into the mud.
Drat!
He pauses, looks down at your eye, and recoils slightly as it sinks into the mud.
There appears to be an amount of cosmetic damage. Oh, fantastic! That squint does wonders for your gravitas, in my humble opinion. Though, perhaps there's something we can do. Take this. A far superior relic to that old jelly you were trained to. Try it on for size. And, it was very nice to have met you. I'm sure you'll sort out your little brain problem one way or another. Far away from here, if you've a heart. Terribly sorry, my friend. Ta.
He just left. Did I get my eye back? Whatever. I see what looks like a negative. Oh wait, no. That was some other thing. Yes, we're continuing on. Okay, so it shows all three. I probably shouldn't do the one right in the middle. At least not yet. What the hell is that? Scrying eye.
The eye's glassy black surface reflects your gaze. You sense no reaction from the unblinking eye.
Your scouting party has not returned, and half of the intruders escaped your guards.
Sorry, mistress. We mucked up.
Until their sanctuary is found, I will take something precious from you every hour that passes. A trinket, a tongue, a limb.
I ain't no use without my limbs.
The lad'll make the prisoner squeal soon enough, I swear.
Silence now, creature, or I will silence you forever.
As she turns to you, her thoughts mingle with yours. A cold hand caressing your brain. The chamber melts away to reveal a dark, endless nowhere. In it, you see a vision. The drow listens as a pale-eyed young woman whispers in her ear. One of those the voice spoke of. One of the chosen. The vision fades away.
A true soul? Praise be. Are you here to join my hunt? Yes, I suppose I might offer passage. But first, we hunt. Prove yourself worthy, and you will have what you seek. Worshippers of a false god. Their existence is an insult to the Absolute's claim on this region. There is a weapon the Absolute seeks. I'm sure those wretches have it hidden away there. We will find it amongst the dead and the ashes.
Her excitement is palpable. She lingers on thoughts of victory, of unbelievers' blood spilled, and of the weapon. She will seize it, in the Absolute's name. You suddenly feel a strange anxiety take hold. Not your own, but that of the Gith artifact you carry. Somehow, it's afraid. You attune your mind to it. The artifact does not want to part from you. It does not want to fall into the Absolute's clutches.
The thief, whimpering in our dungeon, tried to flee to their sanctuary. We will continue to remove parts of him until he tells us exactly where it is. He's been resilient, but he'll talk.
She is seeking the grove you visited. Already you feel her mind closing around yours.
Speak, true soul. The hunt must begin soon. Excellent. Be sure not to kill him before he talks.
Weapon the cult is
The village
after.
to the east.
Do you think it's our
abandoned.
artifact?
Looks
Why
that
do they
way.
think if that's
But
the
Scout
case,
said they
we've got
heard
more
something
problems
moving
than just
around
big
out there.
worms in our
Are we meant to turn out like
big.
that?
It's not our
Blissful
concern.
idiots who thought
Our
they were
prey
talking
is
to their
elsewhere.
god.
And everyone was talking at the same time.
What now?
Tippy toes. God, she immediately saw or something. What was that?
How many raiders do we have?
Plenty of lashers, loads of hunters, and a few pariahs to carry the powder kegs.
These pariahs, they're prepared to fight for the Absolute.
What they do ain't exactly fighting. He's light up their powder and burn.
Then they're prepared to die for the Absolute. Good.
Dying's the only thing they're good at.
Should I? Who should I? Ah man, there's a fucking eyeball.
Prisoners lost a lot of blood, your ladyship. Still ain't talking. Tell them to stop. We need
Maybe I
him
should
alive.
take that thing out
His
first.
bones instead. Start with the fingers.
Prisoner will talk. You'll need to shut. Spike always makes him talk.
If he doesn't,
Back off.
If he don't have a tongue, he can't tell us nothing.
the prisoner can keep his tongue. Spike's out.
Well, The battle commences. Oh, there's just one. Oh no, this isn't good. Oh no, that wasn't good either. Shit.
To save the fallen.
Yeah, man, if only I had landed at least one hit.
Looks that way, but scouts said they heard something moving around out there. Something big.
It's not our concern. Our prey is elsewhere.
Come on.
Oh my word.
Does she have a range attack?
Want another?
Wait, who the hell is this? Why are they hostile towards me?
It's the only thing they're good at.
Break them.
Wait, it's not gonna move over there? Come on.
A better position.
No, I can't.
My mark.
Find some way.
Looks that way, but scouts said they heard something moving around out there. Something big.
It's not our concern.
Maybe I
Our
can
prey
just
is
block
elsewhere.
the way. Wait, fucking, I didn't mean to attack. Up. Managed to take everyone out without anyone noticing.
To carry the powder kegs. What they do ain't exactly fighting. All they gotta do is light up a powder at the barn.
Die for the absolute.
Dying's the only thing they're good at.
Best keep your hands to yourself. You're being watched.
Okay, so they see the corpse, but they won't let me steal from it. Actually, I have an idea. Can't jump on top, okay. Wait, but your vision is obscured.
sought a fight, and now you have one.
Alright, it's time to rumble. Going good, if I do say so myself.
Let's find some prey.
On the victor's path.
Ready for this?
I guess I'll just have to let it be.
Just like old times.
Battle favors the fearless.
Alright. It's still doing that thing where I can't loot.
How can we rescue?
Man, there's a lot of things. Nice. Is there nothing in there? Or is it doing that thing?
Let's have a rummage.
What the hell is it? I'm on the high. Well, everything's fine over here. What is this? Defeat the goblin leaders. Didn't I do that one? Goblin leader defeated. Actually, I should check the loot.
Don't touch me.
Oh, I could go for a good meal.
where am I needed?
I should leave some of these to be eaten by Gale. Doesn't say.
Tempers are rising. It's clear not everything you find is at your disposal.
I command you, corpse. Speak. Reveal truth to the Absolute. By Balduran's bones. Nothing. Must be reading it wrong. Suga no Shukuk.
This is the big boss. Strike him down.
The hobgoblin turns to you, and the parasite squirms in your skull. You taste the ale on his tongue and the bile in his soul. The visions cloud your inner eye for a brief moment once again. You see the hobgoblin bowing before the armored elf you'd glimpsed before. The elf speaks of the hunt for a great weapon and the rewards that will go to whoever finds it. The hobgoblin's eyes gleam hungrily.
If it isn't another true soul.
He doesn't speak his next words, yet they still rattle your skull from within.
You ever talk to a dead squid? Now's your chance.
This Mind Flayer's build is smaller, its garb plainer. A fearsome creature even in death, but not the one that tormented you. Yet it too roamed the Nautiloid. It would have seen you, known you.
Absolute says the dead squiddy had a weapon. I reckon the killer nabbed it and scooted off to that looter camp. We find who killed it, and we find who took that weapon. So settle in.
Your skull sizzles with Ragslin's displeasure. His mouth is still, but you hear his demand.
I speak for the Absolute, and I say, you stay. I've got plans for you, lass. And there's no true soul yet who turned their back on the Absolute.
I guess we'll just have to fight this. I was hoping to get at least one stealth shot in.
Heretic!
Let's play.
On the victor's path.
Yeah. Oh my god. And this douchebag.
Tequila. Not Incoming.
Ah shit, everyone got alerted. I should have brought the bear along. I mean, if I get wiped here, I will bring the bear along.
This is my time.
Oh, that was nice. Damn, it's wants. Oh shit. I'm pretty sure I'm done for. You know what, I think I should probably load back. But the load back is probably before I kill the other one. Shit. Alright, I'm actually gonna end it here because it's gonna take a while to get back to where I just was. I'll just start the next part at the beginning of the fight, but with the bear this time, unless something else happens. But that'll be it for this part. Goodbye.